Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again, and I'm here on day 3 of my time with the Mi 10T Pro. And guys, this phone has been a really terrific phone in the first 3 days of use. A big part of that has been just the design of this device, and finally you seeing it here in the full glory of the day. Look at this stunning back on this Mi 10T Pro. And stay tuned, of course, for my full review coming up very soon. But in today's video, I want to talk about something that was not mentioned actually in my unboxing, and that is the battery life and experience, both drain and my charging test. Now basically guys, I had this phone yesterday to fully use on 5G and on Wi-Fi, and basically had a chance to fully drain the battery and experience it firsthand. We have a 5,000 milliampere battery capacity on this Mi 10T Pro with 33 watt fast charging capabilities. And so yesterday I essentially began my battery drain, real world battery drain test of this phone. I unplugged it around 10 a.m. and there were a lot of applications I was using yesterday while I was testing out this phone, including a number of benchmarks as you can see, including other games like Call of Duty and PUBG Mobile, taking a lot of photos, using social media apps such as Twitter and Instagram, and around 8 hours into my day at around 6:15 p.m. and here you can see I had achieved around 5 hours and 46 minutes of screen on time using a various number of apps as I mentioned. And this was pretty impressive at this point, especially considering the battery life was just at around 54% at that time. And so then we went the full marathon into the evening and even past midnight. And once the battery was down to 2%, I took note of my battery usage stats, and here you see them guys, 9 hours and 23 minutes of screen on time. And this was running at 144 Hz. Now most of it granted was on Wi-Fi since I'm at home a lot more often right now because of my injury, but I did manage to use it on 5G for about an hour when I was out for my evening stroll. And you can see here the various dips of usage, a lot of photo taking kind of in this middle part, but generally speaking, it was a constant use of this phone the entire day with a lot of different apps used as well. And guys, all I can say is upon first day of use, the battery drain experience of this phone is excellent. And at 144 Hz, I did not expect this phone to get into the 10 or 12 hour screen on times, but I definitely did not expect this as well. 9 hours and 23 minutes is an excellent amount of screen on time for a battery of this size. My battery drain experience on this Mi 10T Pro is incredible. But you see it now, I've just fully charged this Mi 10T Pro, and that means guys that I just ran my fast charging test on this device. And here you see the included 33 watt fast charger that came in the box. This is the European plug, but there you see it, 33 watts. And so how did this Mi 10T Pro handle fast charging with a pretty large battery size of 5,000 milliamperes with this 33 watt fast charger? Well, here it is guys, my fast charging test for the Mi 10T Pro. Let's have a look. And so there it is, guys, with a final time of 65 minutes, 1 hour and 5 minutes. The Mi 10T Pro, I think, offers really solid fast charging considering its battery capacity of 5,000 milliamperes. Now, I will note one thing. At 99%, the phone really started to trickle charge, and it took quite a bit longer than I expected to hit that last 1%. Now, I did have the display turned on at the time, and maybe if you're not using your phone and the display is off, it would likely actually charge that last percent even faster. So I think for all intents and purposes, you're going to have a 0 to 100% charging time of around 60 minutes in general for this device. And considering that you're going to get the type of screen on times that I just got in my battery drain experience, I think 1 hour is a really solid charging time for this Mi 10T Pro. And all in all, guys, I have been loving this phone so far, but stay tuned, like I said, for my full review where I'm going to go in depth on all the experiences of using this phone from the experience of the displays, and I will be sharing them very soon. But one thing I can share right now is that this is a really solid LCD panel, but I will leave it at that. Let's talk about it more in my full review, and I'm going to keep taking more camera shots today, but I will be sharing camera shots on Twitter, so look out for my posts of Mi 10T Pro camera shots, and let me know if you have any other questions, anything else you would like me to address in the full review. I can't wait to share my final honest verdict with you guys about this phone. But hit me up in the comments. What are your thoughts on my battery drain and charging experience on this Mi 10T Pro? Is it pretty much in line with what you expected for this phone? Hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for future updates. And gosh, every time I take this phone out of its antibacterial case, which is working really well by the way, I am just marveling at this gorgeous Aurora Blue phone. My daughter calls it the Sleeping Beauty phone. It is a pretty stunning color indeed. But anyways, guys, stay tuned, like I said, for the full review. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one.